Sit right back and you'll hear a tale of a fateful trip that started from this tropic point aboard this tiny ship. The mate was a mighty sailing man, the skipper brave and sure. 5 passengers set sail that day for a 3-hour tour, a 3-hour tour.
Hi, welcome back to Alcona Beach Beatitude, week number 5. And Dean's doing very well. He's lost 2 more pounds again. He's been doing very good with his diet, and he knows he has only 3 days left of having any cigarettes. Then he has to completely quit his cigarettes. So, you've been doing good, eh?
Well, it's cut way down now. It's just that final 3 days to really push it. So I like that goal.
Yeah. So, and no stress or anything with it, and feeling relaxed, and okay, good.
No, I have a wonderful wife and great kids, the perfect real family.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, so today we're talking about, well, we're 2 things, but the first part of this, we're just going to talk about grocery shopping and just easy ways for you to, get your proteins and your vitamins and minerals and things you can have in your house that aren't expensive. So in a grocery store, you want to stay around the outside aisles mostly because that's your vegetables, your greens, your fruits, that kind of thing. And then go to where the grains and the beans are, because that's where you're going to get your protein. Those are essentials. That's your B complexes and everything. So you want to make sure that that's almost like 65% of what you're eating, and then you get lots of fresh organic grains and fruits and fruits, vegetables, that sort of thing to add with your grains on a daily basis.
So is this replacing like my rice, my potato, my pasta, kind of going with beans and other grains? Exactly.
So grains you want to do with, well, I've got the quinoa here because this is one of my favorites. This is, which you do eat already, right?
It. Yeah, I've been eating a lot more, and I call it quinoa because that's how it's spelled. So
most people say quinoa, but it's quinoa, and it's an ancient Aztec grain. This has more protein than you'll get from any animal product, and it's pretty well a complete food. So all you have to do is cook it up. I usually use actually like vegetable bratos, these kind of things with it, just to add a little bit of flavoring, and then cut up some vegetables, make a little bit of stir fry, add this in, and kids really seem to like this too.
My kids love it. Like it has become kind of a staple in our house now.
Excellent.
So it's a great product, and it's replacing that rice, that white rice stuff.
You can also use this for breakfast. You can put like a little maple syrup, some raisins, fruits, things, not you at this point, but after your cleanse. Then you can add fruits and things to it too, so it makes a nice breakfast. And then things like if you're going for rices, anything like that, always make sure they're brown. Try to get organic where you can. And there's so many other kinds of grains like chia seeds, hemp seeds, lentils, split peas, all of these things. Try to do organic.
What are we doing with these? Like I haven't gotten into the split peas or...
Okay, well, these are, you can do many things. Soup is a natural, again, with one of the bratos, or you can make your own broth, which is simple, and you can add whatever you want into soups, and all the nutrition stays in there. Or you can do lentil salads, so you can cook this up. You can also get it in cans, but doing it...
Do you soak it first, or do you cook it normally?
They do say soak it, but I don't ever actually soak it. I just cook it until it's cooked. Especially the red ones cook very quickly. So you can cook these up and then make it into a cold salad. Add some garlic and onions and some fresh parsley or coriander. And and then all the other seeds and different kinds of grains, and you can get things in cans as well, like chickpeas. You don't have to soak them overnight, and it's quick and easy.
Quick, easy. I know we do a lot of chickpeas, but cut back on the hummus, but still adding that to the salad.
So something like this, any beans. What you can do with this is add some onions, garlic, tomatoes, season it up, a little bit of lemon juice adds flavor. You got an instant meal, right? And these are inexpensive ways to get high protein, good fiber, your vitamins and minerals, all that kind of stuff.
So you've got a lot of recipes and stuff for this type of thing. So coming on down here, saying here I want to add another dish or 2 or 3 things. Because that's what we've slowly just been trying to change over some of our dishes.
Excellent.
Stuff I grew up with my mom, then we started cooking. We're trying to add new side dishes or new salads. So coming in here, you could have recipes or on your Facebook page, that sort of thing.
Exactly.
Us ideas of what to do.
Yeah, exactly. And going online too, there is hundreds of recipes for quinoa and different grains. So health stores, you can always get this kind of thing, but also in a grocery store, I find like Sobeys and things like that, they're getting more and more organic. So try to get organic as much as you can. So, oh, and then there's things like your tofu. Always get organic tofu. That's a source of protein.
My daughter likes tofu.
Excellent. Yeah, tofu just has a consistency of maybe a ricotta cheese. It's what you flavor it with. So that can be a chicken replacement. You can marinate it like you would a chicken and barbecue it and stuff like that, and it's very good.
So Berkey Christmas, right?
Yeah. This is the spiritual part of Dean's 8-week total body Beatitude transformation. Alistair's here to help us work on meditation and self-affirmation with positive mantras to help Dean stay healthy and continue for the rest of the 8 weeks and thereafter. So, Alistair?
How are you, Dean?
Good. How are you doing, Alistair?
Good to see you again. So, you ready for this?
Interesting part for me. I know I'm not sure what to expect, but I'm open-minded. It's going back to when you're younger, hockey, believing in a lot of stuff and doing this type of thing. But now this is, show me what we're going to learn.
Okay, well, I'm no expert, but I do believe that part of being healthy overall encompasses the mind, the body, and the spirit, right? So the mind and the body portion are being taken care of by a lot of the vitamins and stuff and the cleansing that you're doing. That'll help with your body. It'll help mentally, clear your head, get rid of the fogginess and stuff. The exercise you're doing is helping with your physical aspect as well. But spiritually, you kind of have to just open up and just be accepting of everything that you're doing, right? So you've heard of meditation, obviously.
Absolutely.
Right? So meditation is basically just when you go into sort of a meditative state is just clearing your mind of everything, of every visual and every sound, every thought, and just completely clearing your mind and just kind of being at one with your body, listening to your breathing, and just kind of accepting everything that's kind of going on around you. And so that's what we're going to kind of start with. Just very quickly, just a quick demonstration. But also, as part of that is what's called a mantra. And a mantra is just a self-affirmation. So just kind of assuring yourself that of the things that you want to do, keeping yourself on track, right? And I actually wrote a few of them. I'm not going to read through these. These are for you. But there's one, I gave you a list of 10. There's one here that I think could be your mantra that will really apply to you. I know that family is big to you. Yeah. It's very important. So the mantra I think that should be yours is, being healthy is a commitment I make to my family so that I may share a lifetime of happiness free of illness and disease. Okay? So all the stuff that you're doing, the reason why you're getting healthy is to be with your family, to spend that time with your family so you can have a long, happy, healthy life with your family, right? So I believe that should be a mantra that you should choose, right? So basically, when you're doing meditation and mantras, what you're going to do is you're going to get into a comfortable position, and they usually suggest that you do something like this.
Okay.
And you can either just rest your hands on your knees, like this, or you can be in what's called the open position, so you're open to everything that's going on around you, right? What you're going to want to do as well now, you're just going to close your eyes, and you're just going to take deep breaths. And by doing this,
through my nose or through my mouth?
Through your nose and out through your mouth, just nice and deep, and you're just going to clear your mind of all thoughts. Ignore all the sounds around you, just total purity. And while you're doing this, you can start thinking about your mantra. Now, you probably haven't got it memorized right now, but just think of all the reasons why you're doing this Beatitude and why you're trying to get healthy. And just repeat that over in your head over and over again. And this is an affirmation of what your goals are and why you're doing this. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. It's very relaxing, isn't it? You can open your eyes. Feel how good that feels, just to let yourself go and just be at one with everything going on around you. You can hear the birds, you can hear, the different sounds of the breeze and everything. But while that's happening, you can start to focus on what your actual goals are and why you're doing what you're doing.
And how long should we do that for daily?
Well, first of all, the best time to do meditation is preferably in the morning, right? When you're in the morning before you've had a chance to eat or do anything like that, that's when your mind's at its clearest. You wake up, you do your meditation. 5 minutes is a good time to start with, and you'll find that you may even want to start increasing that time. You'll find that that's your quiet time. That's your time to really reflect on different things, and you might even start increasing it on your own, right?
So taking 5 minutes out a day in the morning, sit, meditate.
That's right.
And I'm coming from the point of view, like we started this diet, Kimberly, with the lazy kind of mid-30s to mid-40s kind of guy. How are you going to change your life before you end up 55 with a heart attack or that sort of thing? But I'm open to this kind of thinking, and it's as simple as like 5 minutes a day thinking about my mantra.
Positive prayer.
That's right.
And sit in there. No, it's not what I expected really when we sat down. So I'm looking forward to taking 5 minutes to myself too. Right?
5 minutes to yourself,
exactly.
and it'll remind you why you're doing what you're doing, and it'll keep you on track. Okay?
Oh, that's great.
Good stuff.
Thank you very much.
Take care, Dean.
Excellent.
You bet.
Okay, well, we'll see how Dean does with that next week and see if he's enjoying it and if he's got his mantra down pat. And so we'll see you next week.